This has been in my house for like 2 years. This is the Remarkable 1, and my wife bought it when she randomly took a calculus class for fun, because that's her idea of fun, and I think she used it for probably a combined 12 hours. Now I'm touching it for the very first time, because I also have a pile of Remarkable 2 stuff here. So I'd like to do a side-by-side comparison of what they're like from the perspective of never using it before, so we're gonna see how easy it is to use. As far as the stuff I got for the Remarkable 2, you can see 2 types of stylus here. The marker and the marker plus. This is the basic one that costs $50, and then this one costs $100. What is the rest of the stuff? Okay, this is a folio. That's a sold separately option. This appears to be the tablet itself. That's $400, and you can buy it by itself. But if you don't get a stylus, then it's basically an e-reader. And then this is another folio, premium leather black. Okay. Little welcome package here. Welcome to a better thinking community, a growing movement of people committed to finding focus in a distracted world, but not wanting to use paper. Quick start guide, long press to edit or share, swipe, make an account to get the full experience on the cloud. Not doing that, not now anyway. USB type A on one side and USB type C on the other side, okay. This is already feeling better. Okay. Whoa. This is way more premium feeling, and I guess it's kind of asymmetrical. This is like thicker and taller and has symmetrical bezels, but this one has like a spine, like kind of like a book, except of course you can't open it, and it has more of an aluminum body. This actually feels really nice. I know that the first one had like a plastic construction for the screen, whereas this one has, I believe, glass. So I want to check out if that's going to have a different pen feel. They have the same 10.3 inch screen size, the same pixels per inch, kind of retina level. It's 1872 by 1404 pixels, which is 226 ppi, random resolution. Oh, cool. There's just a really way more subtle power button up there compared to the big old button in the middle here, but I'm gonna try. I'm left-handed. Surprise! This one's set up for right. Now, what this does is changes what side the UI is on, because they want to reduce the amount of screen that needs to be like palm rejected all the time. All right, now it's time for the stylus off. I'm gonna start with the basic one. There it is. It's plastic. Pretty similar to the other one. Neither of them have any like clicky eraser or anything on them. I don't know, how do they attach? Whoa, okay, this one looks like it's got magnets basically everywhere. No, not the front. Kind of on the side though. And then this one, I think, yeah, you just need to get a folio or something that has the little holder for it, or put it in your ear like an artist. This one has a more textured finish on it. It's almost like sandblasted, like that OnePlus phone that had that. It's kind of grippy. This one's just smooth plastic, and they have graphite tips. I believe these are replaceable. Marker tips. There they are. Whoa. This is how you take it out. You like slide it in there until it gets thin and then pull it or something. Oh, here we go. There it is. And then do I just like shove that in there? Yeah. Oh my God, yes. And it's in. It's in. Share by email, convert to PDF, convert to text and send. You can actually handwrite or print with your hand and then use this to convert it to text that you can then email yourself or save, which is pretty awesome. But as I understand it, you need to be connected to the internet and logged into your Remarkable account for that to work, I believe. Stream, beta, live view. Stream your writing and sketching instantly by connecting to your computer. That's kind of interesting. There's also like 50 different templates you can use. So if you want lined paper or like graphing paper or whatever, I just want a blank page right now. So I'm gonna start with that. I wanna check out the feel first off. That's like pretty tactile. It has, you can hear the scratchiness to it. Now let's see what it's like writing on glass. Walking on broken glass. I like this. V1, I am lifting the pencil off of the tablet at the end of that stroke, and then I can see the stroke completing, like it's finishing drawing while my pen is off, just for a second there. And I read that they had better latency on the glass version, which is one of the reasons I switched it. So I can still see that there's some latency there, but it is better. It is better. Now, both the pens support tilting, so you can shade. You can see I can do really dark, or I can do like, let's see how light I can get and still register a pencil stroke. It's not like real life. In real life, I could do, see how it's getting dotted? In real life, I could do lighter strokes, but here it's just not reading them, so it doesn't have that much sensitivity, though this pen does have double the sensitivity gradations than the original. It's up to like 4096 or something like that, where this is 2000 and something. Another cool thing you can do with this is you can open up PDFs, full-on documents, and just mark them up if you like marking up documents with a pen, and then you can email them off right from there. So even if you're not taking notes in class or an artist who likes to draw, just technically you can be an engineer and just want to mark up documents, a professional project manager, and send them off. I could see value in that. I wish there was more than just 3 settings for the thickness of this pencil. This is my face when I am on short circuit. It's not a happy face, but I am happy. You just can't tell because I have resting and active bitch face, honestly. It is the very light shading where it suffers. Like, I really wanted that to be half. Unless I'm using it wrong, I just don't really think this is for artists to sketch with. Changing from thick to thin helps, but that's kind of just the fineness of the pen and not necessarily the lightness. Pause for a message from our sponsor, CuriosityStream. CuriosityStream offers thousands of streamable documentaries and nonfiction TV shows. They offer award-winning exclusives and originals on topics like history, nature, science, food technology, travel, and more. They feature 35 collections of curated programs handpicked by their experts. It's available on many devices, including Android, iOS, and even on Samsung and Sony smart TVs. So for a limited time, click the link in the description below and use code SHORTCIRCUIT to sign up and get 40% off a year's subscription to CuriosityStream today. Let's look at the sweet marker. This one costs twice as much. It is heavier, it is more premium feeling, it has a clicky end on it and an eraser. So let's check that out. It doesn't have the same finish. It actually feels somewhere between Remarkable 1 and 2's pens. It has a bit of a grippiness to it, but not as much. Oh, I thought it was clicky. It's not. I think the Remarkable 1 premium pen was clicky. I wish it'd be nice to have that. Even if it didn't do anything, on the Remarkable 1, it didn't do anything, but it's still nice to like finish something and be like, ha, tick, you know, or like, I had a friend who used to always click it on his forehead when he was done writing. You don't need to turn them on. It just works. That's cool. Let's see what the eraser is about. Oh, that's cool. It feels almost like it wobbles because it does depress a bit. It doesn't click, but it does depress. It feels pretty realistic in that if you use the side of it, it doesn't erase as thoroughly as when I tip it over on end and then it's like really on. Battery life, same size battery as Remarkable 1. So no improvement there. It'll last you quite a long time. I wouldn't think that's a concern really. Like everyone who has a Kindle knows you just chuck it in your bag and they come back days later and they're fine. Although I will say I'm dropped to 47% now, where I think I was at 50 at the beginning of this video. It's a 3000 milliamp hour battery, so about the same as your phone, but it should go a lot farther. The original one had a 1 gigahertz CPU unit, single core. This one has a dual core 1.2 gigahertz CPU. It also, like the first one, has 8 gigabytes of storage. That's unchanged. I guess, I don't know, it doesn't take a lot of room to make documents, and you can just send them off and archive them if you start to fill up. They claim it's the world's thinnest tablet. Well, I mean, that's kind of cheating. It's pretty damn thin though. The form factor's cool. This reminds me of what Steve Jobs probably had in his mind when he was first conceiving of what laptops could be like back when they had like, you know, the laptops were like this thick and he thought, oh, it'd be cool if it was like a book. And this is just like a slate. Like this is like a rigid notebook. Like I wanna know how much more it weighs than the original, given that the original was plastic all the way around. So 350 grams versus something that has an aluminum construction and glass on the top. 400 grams, so that's pretty good. The most basic folio you can buy from their website, I believe is $70. That's probably what that was. Okay, really simple. doesn't feel great. Okay, it's not like windowed or anything. This is just a carrying case, and I guess it has a stylus sleeve also, nice and tight. Yeah, this is just basic protection. Pull it out. It's not gonna add a lot of bulk. It doesn't have any extra pockets or buttons or anything. I actually prefer this design. Now, if you wanted to spend more, I think up to 150 bucks for the leather ones. Okay, this basically just looks like a moleskin book, like a notebook almost. Oh yeah, see, that was kind of satisfying. You can see that there. Oop, there goes my pen. It doesn't look like it's meant to be like tinted or be an easel, but look at that. Like, this is pretty sci-fi. Now where does your stylus go? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. If someone shoves you in the hallway and wants your lunch money, it's not like really on there. I don't think I would trust this, honestly. See how it's not flat, it's an incline. So that means as you go farther on the page, the hill slope adjusts. As I get to the end of the page, I'm not even on it anymore. That sucks. So I would use it in landscape. Or, I mean, it's easy enough to just pop it out. Ugh. Get rid of that, and then just put it back in at the end of class, and go. This is sick. But is this 150 bucks? I need to check, because that's a lot. So this is $69. Then there's a book version of this material. That's $100. Then this is the premium leather book version, and this is 150 US dollars. That's, come on. So what you can do is buy the Remarkable One. They're still selling it on their website with a folio and a stylus for 300 bucks. So considering the folio is 70 bucks and the stylus is 50, and then the thing itself, you can get all of that for $300, or even a refurbished one for $20 off of that, given that they have the same software. And this like still feels fine. It doesn't look as cool. And you're gonna notice the RAM difference when you go to open new documents. Turning pages is about the same speed, but when you open a new PDF, it'll open faster on the new one. But if you're strapped for cash and you don't think you're gonna use this a ton, buy one of those Gen 1s. If you think you're gonna use it a lot and you need to look cool in front of the ladies or gentlemen, this thing is pretty sweet. It's slick. So that's about all I have to say about it. I think it's actually pretty cool. I think if this is what you want, you won't be disappointed. I think I'll be selling this because my wife never used it and I'm still mad, although I can't find my Kindle right now, so maybe I should just be using this as an e-reader. Thanks for watching Short Circuit today, guys. If you like this video, like, subscribe, check out our other videos where we look at other things.